The breath of financial forgiveness, how to unblock the spiritual flow of money. First of all, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it with someone who is seeking financial freedom. What you're about to learn can completely change your relationship with money and the universe. There is an ancient secret, often overlooked, that involves one of the most powerful forces of creation, the breath. But not just any breath. The breath of financial forgiveness, the one that cleanses your vibration, breaks the invisible chains of scarcity, and reopens the portals of abundance that have been blocked inside you. When you breathe with intention, forgiving yourself and the memories of debt, failure, or shame, you reconnect with the divine frequency of flow. Money is not just matter, it's energy, movement, vibration, and if you've associated it with pain, fear, guilt, or resentment, you've cut off the flow with the universe. But with this technique, you will restore that connection. Prepare for a reunion with spiritual prosperity. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Feel the air filling your lungs. Now exhale, releasing all the weight you carry. Once more, inhale. I allow myself to receive. Exhale. I release what holds me back. Conscious breathing, combined with forgiveness phrases, is a sacred tool. You may have accumulated resentment toward yourself for losing money, for trusting the wrong people, for making choices that now seem wrong. But the truth is, all of that was part of the path. And forgiveness is the shortcut to a new beginning. When you breathe forgivingly, you undo the vibrational knot that was blocking your results. And more than that, you communicate to the universe that you're ready for a new stage. Money doesn't respond to words, it responds to vibration. And forgiveness has one of the highest frequencies that exist. Now let's go deeper. Remember a moment when you felt like a financial failure. A mistake, a debt, a humiliation. Don't run from it. Bring that memory up. Now, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, say mentally, I forgive this moment, I release this memory. Emotions might arise, you might cry, that's okay. This is spiritual cleansing. You're clearing old channels. Money wants to come to you, but it needs space. And that space only opens when resentments are released. Breathe again. Inhale, I am free to prosper. Exhale, I release all weight from the past. By doing this every day for a few minutes, you'll notice subtle changes, opportunities, people, intuitions, and everything will begin to flow. Because the universe listens to your vibrational breath. It responds to what you release with faith. Have you ever thought about how your body holds financial trauma? When you think of debt, your chest tightens. When you think of prosperity, sometimes guilt arises as if you don't deserve it. This isn't rational, it's vibrational. It's rooted in your subconscious, and that's where breath comes in. It bypasses the mind and goes straight to the spirit. When you breathe consciously, you're not just oxygenating the body, you're realigning your soul with the field of abundance. Forgiveness must be felt, and nothing accesses feelings faster than breath. That's why when practicing this, also use phrases like, I forgive my family for limiting beliefs. I forgive the banks, the systems, those who wronged me. I forgive myself for settling for less. Over time, your vibration begins to rise, and everything around you responds. Have you ever tried breathing deeply while thinking about your bank account? Try it now. Look at your finances with love. Even if it's negative, breathe with acceptance. Inhale, I honor my journey. Exhale, I am greater than my numbers. This is a ritual of reconciliation with money. Many people live at war with it. They complain, curse, fear. But the energy of money does not thrive in war. It blooms in peace, and forgiveness is the key to that inner peace. Now tell me in the comments, have you ever blamed yourself for financial decisions in the past? Have you felt shame when talking about money? Share your experience. Your story can heal others. And know this, all the money you lost can return multiplied if your vibration is aligned with the flow. And the first step is to breathe. Breathe forgiveness. Breathe with faith. We've reached a turning point. Now that you've begun to release past guilt and pain, it's time to install a new vibrational programming. At the end of your forgiveness breathwork, add abundance affirmations. Inhale deeply and think, I am worthy of receiving wealth. Exhale and say, prosperity loves me. This creates a resonance field around your spiritual body. Your brain starts associating the act of breathing with safety, worthiness, and money flowing naturally. When that happens, opportunities begin to appear where there once was lack. This isn't magic. It's spiritual physics. It's the power of coherence between body, mind, and spirit. Those who breathe with forgiveness no longer self-sabotage. They don't procrastinate. They don't hide. On the contrary, they act with intuition and courage, knowing the universe is responding in real time to their clean and elevated frequency. And maybe you're wondering, how long does it take to see results? The answer is, as long as it takes you to truly forgive. Because abundance is already here. What's missing is the unlocking. When forgiveness is genuine, change is fast. I know people who applied this breath of forgiveness technique and within a week received business proposals, resolved old debts, or simply felt lighter and began attracting more. This happens because the vibrational field doesn't lie. The universe picks up on those who are vibrating in love, in peace, in acceptance. And since money is an extension of that universal energy, it also starts to respond. The more you forgive, the more you receive. The more you release, the more you make room. And the more you breathe with intention, the more you connect with your abundant self. Let's practice together now. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say internally, I forgive all who told me I couldn't. Exhale. I release those words from my field. Inhale, I forgive my financial mistakes. Exhale. I release the shame. Inhale, I forgive the scarcity I inherited. Exhale, I choose a new path. Now place your hand over your heart and say, I am the temple of prosperity, and my breath is the prayer of my freedom. Feel it. Breathe once more with gratitude. This is applied spirituality. This is the law of attraction alive. This is you taking control of your frequency. And when you master your frequency, you master your reality. Money comes as a consequence of internal harmony, and harmony is born from forgiveness, breathed, felt, and lived. There is something sacred in how the universe responds to surrender. When you let go of control, when you breathe deeply and say, it's all right, I am at peace, you disarm all blockages. You become a magnet. And the most incredible thing is that you don't need to repeat 1,000 mantras or memorize entire books. Just the simple but powerful practice of the breath of forgiveness. Do this when you wake up and before going to bed. Even for 3 minutes, make it a sacred habit because your spirit needs this reconciliation, your body needs this lightness, and your financial life needs this permission. Yes, you must give yourself permission to prosper. You must release the flow that is already available to you. It all begins with a deep sigh and the decision to let the past go. Breathing is trusting. Breathing is opening your chest to the new. We've reached the end of this teaching, but the true beginning is within you. From now on, whenever you feel financially lost, stop, breathe, and forgive. Forgive yourself. Forgive others, forgive life. And then, with a clean field, start again. With every breath, you are getting closer to your true self, the one who was born to be prosperous. It doesn't matter what happened, who hurt you, or how many times you fell. What matters is the frequency you choose now. And if that frequency is forgiveness, then you have chosen the path of abundance. Now, like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and comment below, are you ready to release the spiritual flow of money? The universe is waiting for your answer, and it starts with a breath.